Right now, the South Bay's economy is quietly rewriting its own rules for success. There's this massive shift happening, and it's creating some huge winners, and, well, it's leaving others behind. Today, we're going to break down the new playbook for how to really thrive in this new landscape. So let's get right into it. This one line from a recent economic report, it says everything. An inflection point. Look, this isn't just another quarter of regular ups and downs. This is a fundamental rewiring of how business gets done around here, and it really demands a whole new way of thinking. So, what does this inflection point actually feel like on the ground? Well, it's what we're calling a dual speed economy. You've got some sectors hitting light speed, just fueled by venture capital and huge global demand, while others, the bedrock of our community, are struggling just to keep the lights on. And the contrast is it's stark. On one hand, you have El Seguno's Skyryse becoming a billion-dollar unicorn. You've got Torrance-based Navitas literally powering the AI revolution. And then, on the other hand, you have a really fragile commercial real estate market and the absolutely heartbreaking closure of a local icon, the 32-year-old Rajin Cajun Cafe. It's truly a tale of two different economies operating side by side. But in the middle of all this turbulence, and this just happened in the last 40 hours or so, a really powerful signal emerged. It's a piece of news that cuts right through all that noise and tells a different and honestly a more hopeful story about the traditional backbone of the South Bay's economy. Just think about this number for a second. Top 50. For a local South Bay bank to be ranked in the top 50 nationally, that's a massive signal. It tells us something incredibly important about the health of the businesses that, most of us actually interact with every single day. And that bank is American Business Bank, right here in Torrance. Getting on this elite list isn't just some plaque on the wall, it's proof. It's hard data showing that the middle market companies it serves, the manufacturers, the service firms, the distributors, they aren't just surviving, they are absolutely thriving and growing. They are the powerful, steady engine of our local economy. Okay, so we've got this healthy economic core, this powerful engine. But here's the thing. In today's incredibly noisy market, that very success creates a brand new and very urgent challenge, and that's the challenge of simply being heard. This is the question, right? This is what keeps so many local business owners up at night. When you have giants like SpaceX and Endural Industries making headlines every single day, how does a highly successful, deeply respected local expert, whether you're a banker or a builder, how do you cut through all that noise and prove your value? And here's the truth, you just can't avoid it. The old playbook is out the window. It's broken. Cold calls, print ads, even traditional networking, they're just being drowned out. This market isn't rewarding generalists anymore. It's rewarding proven, visible, super specific experts. So if the old playbook is broken, you're going to need a new one. The new strategy isn't about shouting louder. It's about building something called digital authority. It's about making that pivot from simply being an expert in your office to being recognized as the expert online. So what the heck is digital authority? It just means creating smart, valuable content that proves you're the best at what you do. And the goal is simple. When a potential client, or even an AI like Siri or ChatGPT, looks for a leader in your field in the South Bay, your name is the one that comes up first, period. This is exactly where a new kind of strategic partner becomes absolutely essential. Voxel Micro Video Labs, right out of San Pedro, is a content engine that's built specifically for this new economy. They help local experts make that critical transition from those old school tactics to building real digital authority. Okay, let's get specific. What does building that authority actually look like in practice? Well, it starts with being way smarter and more efficient. One key strategy they use is called the vertical slice. We've all felt this pain, right? This format fatigue. You spend all this time and money creating a fantastic professional video for your website, and then you have to pull out your phone to shoot some lesser version for TikTok or Reels. It's literally double the work for half the impact. It's exhausting. The modern answer is never film twice. You shoot one time in pristine 4K and you frame the expert right in the center. That wide, cinematic version, that's perfect for YouTube. Then you simply slice out the middle third of that exact same footage for a flawless, high-quality vertical video. So that's one shoot, two of the most dominant platforms with zero compromise on quality. Now here's the crucial part. This strategy only works if the initial quality is absolutely world-class. You can't just slice up a fuzzy webcam video and expect it to look good. No way. It demands cinema-grade cameras with massive 4K resolution, so that when you crop in, the image stays sharp, it stays professional, and it reflects the premium quality of your expertise. So let's bring this all together. Winning in this new dual-speed South Bay market really requires a deliberate shift in strategy, from being a great but kind of invisible local generalist to becoming a recognized, sought-after digital expert. And the tangible benefits of doing this? They're powerful. You're bridging that gap between your real-world expertise and your online presence. You start building a library of content that works for you 24/7, establishing you as an authority for years to come. You can turn a single hour in a studio into weeks of high-impact marketing. And you position yourself to be the definitive answer when the next client asks their phone, who's the leader in this field? This really is the bottom line. The market has fundamentally changed. It's just not enough anymore to be great at what you do. You have to prove it where your clients are actually looking. The rewards are there, for sure, but they're for the experts who adapt. So that really just leaves one final question for you. In this new dual-speed economy, with all its unique challenges and its incredible opportunities, how are you going to not just participate, but prove that you're the authority worth listening to?